Hello everyone and welcome back to another Sunday Sunshine show. So if you're new here, I'm Maria, it's lovely to meet you. If you're one of my returners, thank you. No, I do really appreciate it. So every Sunday, 7:30 UK time, myself, Tina from Tina's Talk Time and Marie, Busy Bee Marie, lives in Las Vegas, bring you our Sunday Sunshine show. We all have our own individual channels, but we get together once a week on a Sunday to bring you the Sunday Sunshine show. So this week's topic is food. A sort of come shop with me, food shop. We all shop in different places and Marie lives in Las Vegas. So we'll let you know where we get our grocery or what we have done for this week and how much we spend, and hopefully give you some meal inspiration as well. So sit back and enjoy. So my shopping's just arrived. I have an answer delivery every week. So I think it's about 8:30 in the morning. He's just dropped it off. Lovely chap. We have a different chap most weeks actually, but we've had him before. He's a really nice chap. I'll just show you what we've got. So no particular order. We got the 0 alcohol-free Guinness. Mick does like these. So I might even try one myself. So they're alcohol-free, so they're really nice. When we go to the pub, he very often has these instead of alcohol Guinness. So I might give one of those a go, put some of those in a fridge. I will link my shopping list down below so you can see all the prices in case you're interested. We've got our semi-skim milk. Normally I have 2, but I had 1 this week because we've already got 1 in the fridge. And then we've got some pizzas. I fancied a pizza and these are delish. So these are just a mushroom pizza. They're nice and garlicky. So we've got 2 of those and we'll probably have those just with some salad or new potatoes. So they're going in the freezer. Some carnation chicken. I like this as a treat now and again to have with some lettuce and cucumber in a wholemeal sandwich or in a wrap. Love that. Some grated cheese, because we are going to have cauliflower cheese and bacon as one of our meals of the week. So I got some grated cheese. Coleslaw, I love coleslaw, so it's a nice creamy coleslaw. We'll have this on top of a jacket potato with some cheese for lunch or something, or again with a salad. Feta, I love Greek feta, so I use this to make Greek salads. So tomatoes, cucumber, red onion, feta and olives and a little bit of olive oil. Absolutely delicious. You can dip your lovely bread into that. Or sometimes we do a pasta dish with cherry tomatoes, pasta. Put this in the dish in the oven to soften, just stir it in as our sauce. It's amazing. Never tried these. This is my treat. So Mick and I will share these. This is the Magnum double cherry, chocolate cherry, berries and cream flavour. I saw these on Nav on TV and they were about $4.40. They're quite expensive, but I thought, I'm going to try one. Going to have a treat and try one. So that's this section. Over here, we normally have 2 Greek yogurts. We've only got 1 because we've still got 1 in the fridge. We love this with fruit. We have this very often for breakfast with some fruit, fresh fruit and chia seeds. Absolutely love that. Or sometimes even as a dessert. Munch Bunch double up fromage frais. That's for the grandkids. They love those. Ham was on offer 3 for 2. I like a dry ham. These are a nice dry cured ham, oven baked. So sometimes I just nibble on a slice as a snack because it's full of protein. And they're great for sandwiches and salads. Fish fingers for the grandkids. We have some eggs. I always take my eggs out of the carton. I've got a tub in here. I put them in there because they just take so much room up in the cupboard otherwise. But we have boiled eggs, full of protein again, omelettes and things. We have a lot of eggs. Mr. Fox always gets a couple as well during the week. Pasta. We have a lot of pasta. So I say we mix that with the feta, cherry tomatoes, bit of garlic. Absolutely delicious. A bit of spinach. Lovely. I've got the boiling the bag rice, I just find these easier. Boiling the bag rice. And I think with that this time we just cook the rice, or my chef Becky does, mix it with some green beans. You can have flavouring if you want, but we won't need flavouring because we got the Chinese style pork loin sizzlers. Just cook these in the air fryer with a bit of rice with the green beans stirred in. Absolutely delicious. We'll have a couple of those each. Butter beans. Love butter beans. Nice and salads, and that all. Very often Becky makes us a butter bean curry, and that is divine. So 2 cans of butter beans in water. Soups. I've been having a lot of soups lately, and I love the carrot and coriander. So there's no artificial flavours in here or preservatives. They're nice with the nice bit of wholemeal bread. Very often have those for lunch. So I've got 4 of those. They were on offer for I can't remember how much, but as I say, we'll put the receipt down below. Sausages, we like the chipolatas, so again it was only 2 for £4.98. Becky's going to make us a toad in the hole this week with these, so that'll be lovely. Look forward to that. Then I've left it in the bag. We've got some lean steak mince mix, going to make us a nice steak cottage pie with mashed potato on top and gravy. That's one of Mick's favourites. And then just some tin fruit. I've been eating a lot of these prunes in juice. Keep it regular. Love them. I can eat a whole tin to myself and it just worked, believe me. And fruit cocktail in juice. We have that with a bit of ice cream or Greek yoghurt. I don't know, it's very often, it's nice sometimes just to have a little sweet dessert as a treat, isn't it? And I think we try and have something sort of healthy, just have a little portion now and again. It just keeps you satisfied, doesn't it? Right, over here we've got the fruit and veg. I always clear my fridge out. That was the leftover fruit and veg from last week. So it's in there. I've washed it all and it stays in the fridge and we can just munch on that. So we know to eat that first. There's some tomatoes down the bottom and radishes as well. So we've got conference pears. Like a nice conference pear. Grandkids like these too. These clementines, are they? Yeah, tangy sweet clems. So vitamin C. Blueberries and strawberries. So I do wash all the fruit, especially now I'm having chemo and veg. I have to be very careful. I've got some nice green garden gan bananas. And then we're going to have also, I've got a couple of packs of bacon already from last week in the fridge. Going to have cauliflower and broccoli cheese with bacon and a slice of tomato on the side. That's another nice meal I look forward to. But what I'll do is I trim all the leaves off these, chop them up, put them in little bags into the fridge. Takes less space. So we've got some nice fine tomatoes. So we have those in sandwiches or salads. Love a nice fine tomato. We've also got cherry tomatoes. We can put in with the pasta and the feta, or grandkids munch on those. We've got a cucumber. I do have a whole one in the fridge, but we've got another one because we eat quite a lot of cucumber. Crunchy crisp lettuce gems. I love these. And then Mick's going to make the meat cottage pie because he loves that, and I will have a portion of that one day as well. But he doesn't like the vegetable cottage pie we're going to have that Becky makes, but me and Becky love it. So for that, she's using leeks. We've got lentils, mushrooms, and sweet potatoes. So I'm looking forward to that. That's really nice. So she cooks it all in garlic and everything and puts the sweet potato as a topping. Baby new potatoes, we love these. Have it with salads. You can have it with anything. We might even have it with the toad in the hole. Potatoes for mash for the cottage pie, or jacket potatoes. So that's that. So I think I've covered everything. Just over here, a couple more bits, that's all. We've got a nice loaf of bread. I did order a wholemeal, but they didn't have it, so they substituted it for a Parisian pav. But yeah, we'll enjoy that. Be lovely with our soups, or even toasted, or even nice bruschetta with that. Be lovely. I always have to get white sliced bread for the grandkids, so they won't eat nothing else, so they have that with toast or as a sandwich or a toasty. And then we're into fruit teas. So I've got a lemon and ginger and a strawberry and raspberry. It's just nice to have a change from the coffee, isn't it? And we're enjoying these, so that's it. That's my shopping order. I do have lots of frozen veg in the freezer, and so I've got bacon and I've got other stuff. But this is the main things that I've ordered this week for my shopping to make the meals that we're having. And I will show you some of the meals. I do little clips of the meals that we have during the week. So Chef Becky's in the kitchen.
Hello everyone.
And tonight we're just having pizza and salad. So Becky's just chopping up the pizza. So I love this mushroom pizza. It's really tasty, Becky, isn't it? It hasn't got too much cheese on. I think that's why we like it.
It's my favourite. It's just like a garlic butter and mushroom.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. And then we're just having the salad. So we've got salad and coleslaw. So that's what we're having for dinner this evening. For dessert, I'm going to try one of these, double cherry. Ooh, I just can't wait to try one of these. They are absolutely scrumptious. If you like cherries, oh, they are lovely. So for my breakfast, I've got Greek yogurt. I've got some strawberries, and there is blueberries in here as well. And I've just topped this with some chia seeds. So I'm looking forward to this. I just fancy some beans on toast, so that's what I'm having for my lunch. I've got some nice sourdough bread and some baked beans. I'm looking forward to this. So in here we got the pork steaks and the peppers. So they are roasted peppers, pork steaks, and Becky's going to mix the peppers with some rice. So I'm looking forward to this evening. So this is what we're having. Mediterranean Chinese pork steaks with rice and roasted peppers. Looking forward to this. I made a homemade rice pudding. I just used rice, sweetener, milk, a little knob of butter, and then sprinkled this with some nutmeg. Absolutely delicious. I think that makes a nice healthy dessert. And we all enjoyed it. As you can see, the pan is virtually all gone. A little bit left to put in the fridge for tomorrow. We also had cottage pie. So we just cooked the mince and the onion. Just brown the mince, wait for the onion to go soft, add in an oxo cube to give it a bit more beefiness, a little bit of water, and then put this in the bottom of a dish and peel some potatoes, mash them, add a knob of butter, milk if you like to make it a bit more softer, and then put it on top. We did add some grated cheese on top of the mashed potato, then put this under the grill to melt. Absolutely delicious. And we served this with cauliflower and broccoli and of course some gravy. And that went down really well. Nice hearty meal. We also had some tortellini, spinach ricotta tortellini we had in the fridge from the previous week's shopping, and we served this with a nice tomato and basil sauce, added in some spinach leaves, some grated cheese, and served this with garlic bread from the freezer. Becky's making a leek and lentil cottage pie. This is on her meals of the week for last week, if you're interested. Very simple, so it's leeks, mushrooms, lentils, all in a vegetable stock, garlic, topped with some mashed sweet potato. And again, just warmed up in the air fryer, so it gives it a little crisp to the top end. Absolutely delicious. So that's a nice vegetarian meal. Another of my favourites. All the meals we had this week, if you look on Becky's Meals of the Week, so it's Becky Bartler, my daughter. She comes and cooks here in the evening, suits both of us most of the time, and she films the Meals of the Week. We also had soup for lunch. Mick and I were enjoying soup, so this was carrot and coriander. That was delicious. Another day for lunch I had a simple salad with feta, spinach leaves, beetroot, tomato, cucumber and a slice of bread. So I hope you enjoyed that. So my shopping was £93, but £11 of that was beer. So if you take that off, that was £82. And yeah, we did have a Toby Carvery that wasn't planned, but we had that in the week. We enjoyed that because we had 25% off voucher, and that was scrummy. But yeah, I only had to buy, I think I had to buy another 4 pints of milk and a loaf of bread, and I think that was it, I think. And I had some stuff in the freezer, the pasta, and that was already in the fridge from the previous week, and the garlic bread was in the freezer and that. But I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the meals we had in the week, give you some inspiration. So please pop over to the other Housewives. So you've got Tina from Tina's Talk Time, Marie, Busy Bee Marie, who lives in Las Vegas, and I'll be going over to see what shopping haul they did this week. And I think you get ideas, don't you? Otherwise you can get stuck in the rut and have the same meals, can't you? It's nice to get some inspiration to have something a little bit different, isn't it? So thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, if you like our channel, and take care everyone, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.